If you need any Ultimate Team coins, head over to footcoinking.com. There's a link in the description, and if you use my discount code CHES, CHES, as you can see on screen, you'll actually now get a 10% discount for the rest of FIFA 14. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 97 of My Player here on Xbox One. We're almost at that massive 100 mark. As you can see, today we start with a game away from home against Millwall. This is in the FA Cup. At least I think it's in the FA Cup. It might be in the League Cup, but considering, no, it is FA Cup. It does say FA Cup. So hopefully we can get a good result away from home at the Den. We're not playing in the strongest of sides for this one, and then after this game we have that second leg against Feyenoord, although we are pretty much through in that one. If you remember from Thursday's episode, if you missed it, I'll leave an annotation as always in the bottom left hand side of your screen to take you to it. But yeah, we were very, very convincing in that one, and we scored an absolute worldie of a goal. But as you can see, actually it's quite a strong side. De Gea, Jones, Godin, Johnny Evans and Butner, with Fletcher, Fellaini holding Nani, Zaha and Eduardo. Not sure who Eduardo is, but we'll find out, I guess, as we go into the game. And of course, ourselves up top on our own in a 4-2-3-1. Hopefully we can continue to put in some good performances, hopefully pick up some more goals as well, and of course, as always, progress through in the competition. Oh, Eduardo's passed it straight to me off the bat. Maybe we're going all out on the offensive here in the opening few minutes. Looks like we are. Nani on the right hand side. Now, do I trust Nani to get around the man? I don't actually, but we can get around the man. I'll drill it across looking for Eduardo. Oh, that is such a bad finish. Open goal in front of him there. Still don't know which Eduardo it is. There are plenty of Eduardos in FIFA, but that was a clear-cut opportunity that he has just absolutely wasted. Hopefully he will do better in the remaining chances in the remaining 88 minutes of the game, because that's not the way to impress me when you're trying to get a first team lineup behind me. Hopefully his creative skills are better when it comes to passing the ball to me than they are when he receives a pass from me to him. Millwall on the attack now, right into Lowry. What can he do from here? He's got a couple of men in front of him, although he seems to have good feet. He's got past one, he's got past two, but Martin might get a cross in, and he has done. It's a bit deep. There's a man at the back post in Feeney who sets up. Upson has the shot, and it's 1-0 Millwall, a shock lead inside 12 minutes. David De Gea, absolutely no chance with that one. Pinpoint accuracy into the far bottom corner. Millwall 1, Manchester United 0 at the New Den. This could be a real upset if we can't get ourselves back in this one, but there's still plenty of time to do so. But we're going to have to pull our finger out right now because we need a goal. Is Eduardo's going to use me. I've seen the run on the far side, although Zaha seemed to stop it. That's a good first time ball though, looking for Eduardo. Can he finish better than he did earlier? No, he can't. He's put another glorious opportunity wide of that far post. A second disappointing finish from the central attacking midfielder. We need better than that in this game, otherwise we're going to go out of the FA Cup at only the 5th round. Oh, Nani's managed to nick that off Lowry there. We could catch him on the counter-attack here. Eduardo's on the ball. I just need to watch the offside line. And we've got the ball into our feet. Now can I use a burst of acceleration to get away? We can. Finish on the left foot perhaps. One star weak foot lets me down again. I cannot believe that. I should have just finessed it. Oh, hindsight is such a wonderful thing. You know, when you just wish you could go back 3 seconds and just do something differently. Oh, that's 3 glorious opportunities for the team now. 2 for Eduardo and 1 for me. And all of them have been needlessly wasted. We're still 1-0 down. Butner is going to find Zaha. He can't play it to me, but I can nick it back. We get a turn inside, we can. This time I will finesse it. Oh, we've hit the base of the post. We're getting closer. Half an hour in now. Rather than putting the ball wide, we've hit the woodwork. The next step is to get the ball inside the woodwork and into the back of the net. Can we do that here? Nani's going to find me. I'll get around the man, and Nani decided to run away, so I'll get onto the end of my own pass, and we'll pick up a corner in rather hilarious fashion as the defender falls over backwards. Now, can I get the ball onto my head here? The corner's come in. It's not headed my way, but Fellaini's underneath it and cleared off the line by Upson. We're really putting the pressure on now. Can Fellaini win this back? He's given away a free kick. Chance is gone, but we're most definitely on the front foot now. Millwall having to deal with wave after wave of red attack. Pull that down well. I wasn't expecting it. The defender looked like he was going to win that, and Nani is making me a nice run if I can find him. We have found him, and he's had the shot. We're going to win a corner. Only a couple of minutes to go till half time. Nani didn't really have any other options there because there wasn't anyone else up in support with him. Is this corner going to come my way? It is. Can I win the header? I can. Oh, and into the back of the net. Fantastic header. Hit the defender on the way out. He almost cleared it off the line for a second time. He's already done it once on that near post, but this time he wasn't quite able to do it. We win the header and power the ball into the back of the net. Question a handball as well. So even if he had kept it out, he may have been sent off for handball. Did it hit a hand? It definitely did. Doesn't matter though. Into the back of the net it goes. Millwall 1, Manchester United 1. Long ball by Upson, looking for the man up top. Andy Keogh's brought it down well. And we're in stoppage time at the end of the first half here. If Millwall can nick another goal, that would really put the cat amongst the pigeons for the second half. It's been a particularly entertaining first half, until, of course, Millwall players decide to run into each other and play themselves offside. Fantastic work by the computer AI there, but it has been an extremely entertaining first half. A lot of highlights so far, and you never know, there may even be more if we can nick it off the defender here, putting the pressure on. Good clearance by the goalkeeper though. That will probably bring the first half to a close any minute now, and we'll head into the second, hopefully able to get ourselves in front, because a replay is not what we need, with fixture congestion being a problem, with ourselves being, you know, in the latter stages of European competition as well. We could even get ourselves 2-1 up here. Shot with the weak foot is well blocked, and away it's hooked, and that again probably will be the end of the first half, and is so. Like I said, very, very entertaining first half. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying it so far. Of course, if we could hit over 200 as per usual with this series, that'd be absolutely superb. You guys are really showing the support on this series recently. I'm particularly pleased with the way it's continuing to do so well. The Dortmund career mode has kind of waned off a little bit, but it's understandable with it being the end of a particular FIFA year. So I am particularly pleased, and it is particularly appreciated with the amount of support that you continue to show both series. So please do continue to do so, and I'll try and get ourselves in front in this second half. Trotter, good header away by Johnny Evans. Right, counter-attack, boys. This is where we make or break. And he finds me. I just need to get the ball back to him, and we have done. Can he bring it down? He can. Can he finish? Oh, just wide. Just wide from Nani. That was a really good chance. The ball wasn't quite as perfect as I may have intended it to be, and he did have a lot of work to do once he brought it down, but just a whisker wide of that far post. And they've just brought Simeon Jackson on for Andy Keogh, stepping up. Millwall making offensive changes. They clearly think that they can win this game, but we don't want them to. We want to get the victory ourselves and find Manchester United in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Can I get the ball into the man over there? Is it Eduardo? Ah, just a poor cross from me. Throw in for Millwall. Half an hour left in the game right now. He's right, back to the man that took the throw in, Trotter, and Lowry back to Trotter. Can they get the ball into the box? They do have Simeon Jackson waiting, and he is quite a clinical quite a clinical finisher. He's not a fisherman, bloody hell. Here's Upson into Martin, good touch, good turn into Simeon Jackson, good shot, well blocked by Johnny Evans, and we come away on the counter-attack again. Red shirts flying forward, and that is a beautiful ball over the top. Bring it under our spell, we can, just need the pace to get away, and a finish perhaps. Good save by Ford, and he gathers it up at the second attempt. Great breakaway chance for us there, again wasteful from me. We've already got one this game, looking for a second, and the clinical goal to get us through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Not quite able to find it there, although really I should have done. That was disappointing from me, but 25 minutes left to go, and it's still 1-1. Here's Eduardo, finds me. I see the man on the far side. Oh, he's going to reach Zaha, although I thought Nani was going to get in on it. Oh, finish. That is spectacular from Wilfried Zaha. I didn't expect him to come up with a finish like that whatsoever. I thought Nani was going to get in on that ball when he initially made the run through, but Zaha got onto the end, who was the initial recipient of the pass, but still, emphatic finish from Wilfried Zaha. Man United 2, Millwall 1, as Phil Jones goes off for Christopher Smalling, and Juricic comes on for the goal scorer Zaha. So his last kick of the game is the one to put us 2-1 up, and hopefully the one to put us into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. It's a weird ball back to the man, but Fletcher brings it under his spell. Here's Smalling. I don't know really where to put myself here, but Flaney could win that header. He's knocked it down, and Flaney gets a second chance. What a save by Ford. That was ridiculous reactions. A crazy save from David Ford there to keep us out, stop it from being 3-1. 3-1 would definitely be game over, you have to think. Here's Fellaini, can I get him through? I can't. Already got one assist. We are going to pick up a free kick though. Now, am I going to take it? I'm not sure what my free kick stats are like. I'm not going to take it. We appear to be making a change. Two people are weirdly running off. but they've made a change as well. Fredericks has come on for Liam Feeney. Oh, they're setting me up. Juricic lays me off, and a save from Ford. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. I was too busy trying to read the names of the substitution. I've never ever been involved in a set piece like that before at any point in our career so far, and my attempt to win the header there has just involved me running away from it. And Mill will have the chance to counter-attack on us here. We could be in for a bit of punishment. Simeon Jackson needs to get tackled, and Butler's done well to track back. Still got it though, Gavin Hoyt, but Johnny Evans is across to get the ball clear. 5 minutes left to go, and we're still 2-1 up. It's Chris Smalling down the right-hand side. We could make this 3-1 and finish the game off right at the very end. Juricic into Fellaini, gets tackled by Gavin Hoyt, and Millwall chance to break away, although Fellaini's tracked back really well. We get the ball back off him there. Butler, no, gives away a foul. Into second half stoppage time now. And indeed, there goes the final whistle. We are progressing through to the next round of the FA Cup. That was a really, really entertaining game. A lot of highlights from that. I am contemplating putting those extended highlights together and just having the one game this episode, because that was absolutely insane. A fantastic game, one of the most entertaining games we've had in the entirety of this My Player series to date, and we're in episode number 97. That was a really, really good game to be involved in. A 9.5 rating for us, a goal and an assist, plenty of chances, 14 for us, 3 for them. 7 on target for us. You know what, I will play the second game, but there will be a lot of highlights from that Millwall game, so it may be an extended episode as a whole. If you haven't reached this point and you're enjoying it, and I have made it an extremely long episode, then smash that like button and show your support for the series. That would be absolutely epic. We will head into this second game against Feyenoord. 4-0 up from the away leg, so it should be quite simple to progress through to the next round of the Europa League as well, and fingers crossed that we can do just that. Snowy game at Old Trafford. This is our first experience of snow in a game in a very long time, actually. We didn't really encounter too much of it in Germany, to be completely honest. But, oh, we might get a chance early on here. If Bale can find me, he can. Can I find him again? We can. Now, can I show a burst of acceleration? I'll call for a through ball. Oh, De Vries cuts that out very well. Feyenoord perhaps will be a little bit more sturdy away from home than they were at home. Obviously, they need to attack a little bit here, well, a lot in fact, considering they're 4-0 down, but away from home you tend to expect teams to play a little bit more defensive, as you can see from the mini-map at the bottom. They've got 3 men back here, just marking me, so we're going to have our work cut out against the defensive line, and the conditions won't help either, but confident of us progressing, at the very least, if not getting a victory in this one. De Vries, that is a poor ball away, and De Vries has put his team under some pressure here. Can I have the shot? Oh, that is a finish and a half. We make De Vries pay for the mistake. He gave away the ball, oh my days, I can't even speak. He gave away the ball by giving it straight to Nick Powell. Good header down to us from him, and then driving around the outside. And that finish, that was a great angle for it as well. Heading outside the post and bends back inside. Fantastic strike from us. And it's 1-0, 5-0 on aggregate now. And if Feyenoord want to progress, they have to score 6 to go through on away goals. It's classy into Immers. He's got a man on the far side if you can find him, and he has done. Bosis here. A lot of support by Feyenoord. You see them throwing bodies forward. 5 or 6 of them there coming over the halfway line, trying to find some space. And that leaves some gaps at the back, one of which Shinji Kagawa has found, although Yanma has done particularly well to put the effort in to get back there. Made a mistake a minute ago saying that they need 6 goals to progress. Of course they don't. If they get it back to 5-1, I know they only need 5 goals, but if they make it 5-1, then they will go through on away goals, but they've got effectively 50 minutes to do so, and so far they haven't really threatened whatsoever. 5 minutes left to go in the first half, and it looks pretty comfortable from our point of view. Here's Nani. I'm going to try and find myself a bit of space here, and he's found me. Can we have an identical finish to the first goal? We actually can. 2 identical goals then. A shot across goal into that far post. The goalkeeper absolutely no chance. That was a move that came out of nowhere. Just made that diagonal run, and Nani was able to find me around the outside. Nothing really was coming of that move until I made that darting run. That was a fantastic strike. The goalkeeper no chance for the second time in quick succession. Manchester United 2, Feyenoord 0, and now they do need 6 goals to progress. Here's Nani, and he's done a Berber spin off the pitch. Pretty much sums Nani up as a player, to be completely honest. Bruno Martins Indy takes a throw in. De Vries going to come forward, and there goes the half-time whistle. So we're going in at half-time with the 2-0 lead. Not as quick-fire and as action-packed a first half as the one against Millwall was. Clearly the conditions will be playing a factor in that, but we have managed to score 2 goals in much quicker amount of time than we did against Millwall. So pleased with that. 6-0 on aggregate. So Feyenoord needs 6 goals in the second half if they want to go through to the next round of the Europa League. 2 pretty much identical goals from us then give us the 2-0 lead at half-time, and we'll push on into the second half. It's Jones. Out wide to Kagawa, uses me. I'll play it out quickly to the overlapping Butner. Now can he get the ball into the box? Alexander Butner can. We've won the header. Oh, thought we'd scored a hat-trick. I saw the net ripple and I got particularly excited. I thought we'd been able to find that near post there, and we just about didn't. Good angle for it, although we can't quite see the connection on the ball, but whiskers wide, brushed the side netting, but the wrong side of that side netting. Stay at 2-0. Adnan Januzaj come on for Shinji Kagawa for the last 20 minutes or so. Again, the manager brings on the youngsters towards the end of a game where we really should be coming out with the result. It's good experience for those young players to try and get some time on the pitch and grow as professionals. The conditions haven't led to a rather exciting second half as well as the first, but hopefully the last 15 to 20 minutes or so will actually provide some sort of action I can show you, and Januzaj may be able to send me down the line here. Now I'm going to cut inside this guy and I'm going to go for the extravagant finesse shot. Are you ready? I'm never ever going to go for the extravagant finesse shot ever again. That was pretty terrible. Here's Pakal. They create something and get themselves a consolation goal. It would be really disappointing for them from their point of view to play 180 minutes and not score a single goal and concede 6. I'm sure they'd like to at least get 1 goal before they exit the competition. And they may concede a 7th here if Powell can find me, and he can. Just need to take it in my stride properly. I haven't got time to... Oh, it's gone in! Hat-trick! I was in the middle of a sentence. I was going to say I haven't got time to take it any further because the defender's coming across. What a strike! That was pretty similar to the first 2, although this one was a lot further out, about 10 yards further back than the previous 2. Nice ball by Powell, took it in my stride well. What's that, 25 yards or so? Beauty of a strike, goalkeeper no chance. We have a hat-trick in a Manchester United shirt, and a fantastic goal to mark that hat-trick as well. 3 goals for us, 3 goals for the team. Man United 3, Feyenoord 0. Celebrating, arms up in the air, saying thank you to the crowd. We've scored a hat-trick in a Manchester United shirt for the very first time. A 7-0 aggregate win over Feyenoord. A fantastic episode as a whole, it has to be said. Really entertaining, close game against Millwall for the team and for the series as a whole. And then on a personal level, really pleased to pick up that hat-trick with pretty identical 2 goals at least, if not the third one being pretty close as well. And that 9.6 rating to go hand in hand with the 9.5 we had against Millwall as well. A really enjoyable episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, then smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, then feel free to do so. There'll be links in the top right and in the description to do so. As you can see in the top right, Maverick HD's just started a new career mode with Arsenal. That's intriguing. And on the calendar, next time out tomorrow, we'll have Everton and then Newcastle. Big games, and then we've got Lille in the next round of the Europa League. So big games to come up, but that'll do for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.